Good morning, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. We're very excited to be doing something in person, not over Zoom, and seeing all of you with us. I am Jessica Leonard from American Councils for International Education, and I'm the regional director based here in Almaty. And I would like to introduce Consul General Caroline Savage from the US Mission, Kazakhstan.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. And really welcome everyone to today's symposium. So grateful to everyone here for your willingness to attend, and especially to Dr. Pech for KIMEP's generous willingness to host today. Feels truly, as Jessica mentioned, like today's a big day. The symposium being the first in-person engagement in our US-China Central Asia China Scholars Exchange Program. I hope that some of you have had the opportunity already to take part in the virtual exchanges that we've had over the past several months. So for this exchange series, together with our wonderful partner, American Councils, the US government is bringing US-China experts to Central Asia for lectures, meetings, and discussions of current topics in China studies. We're delighted today, especially to have Dr. Jennifer Turner, one of the United States' foremost experts on China's environmental policy. Thank you for traveling all the way to Kazakhstan and Uzbekistan to kick off these in-person exchanges. We're also really excited for the opportunity she will have to hear from all of you and benefit from the rich expertise and experience around this table. You might be wondering, why is the United States government supporting such an exchange series? Truly, because we deeply believe that access to information, healthy discussion, and debate are crucial to academic freedom and citizen engagement. We really believe that an informed citizenry is essential to helping us understand, grapple with, and leverage the knowledge of all of our citizenry to allow us to take advantage of the opportunities and best address challenges. We certainly don't have all the answers in the United States. So conversations such as today's with experts such as those gathered today are an important part of that process to building knowledge and seeking new ideas to forge a way forward. For Kazakhstan, certainly this unique location means the actions of China and Russia, among others, all have outsized impact. That's true in many areas, and particularly on issues such as environment and climate change. All of us, including the United States, Kazakhstan, and China, have a role to play in tackling these global issues. And what exactly are each country's responsibilities is a fair and frankly a really difficult question. It's one that we need to analyze and discuss in order to seek a consensus and a way forward. Because as we certainly learned during the COVID-19 pandemic, more perhaps than ever before, such global challenges respect no boundaries. So while today's symposium will naturally touch upon geopolitical dynamics, I want to emphasize an important point. Contrary to some pundits' views, the United States does not seek a new Cold War with the PRC, nor with Russia for that matter. We respect the right of all countries to collaborate as they see fit with the partners of their choosing, and we have no intention of ever asking any country, including Kazakhstan, to choose between the United States and China or any other partner. Rather, the core of US policy in this region has always been our enduring support for each Central Asian country's independence, sovereignty, and territorial integrity. We understand that Kazakhstan has complex and important contributions to make in world affairs. I also want to emphasize that the US-China relationship is competitive and complex, as we've certainly seen over the last week. Very interesting to hear how the balloon discussion features today. But we certainly do continue to share common interests where we continue to seek to cooperate with China, including on issues of global importance. That includes environmental issues such as those we'll discuss today. So beyond even your participation today, I'd encourage you to please stay in touch with us, in particular our regional China officer, Brian Tim Brock, who's sort of the inspiration and main instigator behind this series. We're happy to hear your feedback and your suggestions for how to further develop or tweak this sort of exchanges or explore other ideas and how we can increase understanding and support a more stable and prosperous world. So please feel free to contact myself directly, Brian Tim Brock in particular, certainly Jessica Leonard, and I hope you're all following us on Instagram at USCG Almaty, and or on Facebook. You can always reach us those ways if you don't have our direct contacts. Thank you again for your interest and participation. I hope you find Jennifer's presentation informative and the ensuing conversation engaging, energizing, and all around useful to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Consul General. American Consuls has a long history of cooperation with KIMEP University, mainly with the Bank School of Business. So we're very excited to work closely for the first time with the College of Social Sciences and with the China Central Asia Studies Center at KIMEP. I would like to introduce Dean of the College of Social Sciences, KIMEP University, Dr. Gerald Pech.
Yeah, so thank you very much, Jessica, for your introduction. Thank you very much, Consul General, Caroline, for your introduction to that meeting also. Yes, and basically that's my job here, to say thank you to many people who have made this possible here today, and foremost Jessica and from American Consuls, and here at KIMEP, the coordinator of the China and Central Asia Center, Mariam Akadabi. And of course to the special guest today, to Jennifer Turner. I think we probably wouldn't have that meeting today if it were not for you. So, and of course to our colleagues from the German Kazakh University, Larissa here, who are really pioneers in environmental studies here in Almaty. It would be nice if I could say that about KIMEP, but it's actually that goes to you. Yeah, we have also guests from KIMEP here. Chris Rafis, I consider a KIMEP member, even though that betrays his full credentials. And Yanasa, I think he isn't here yet. Yeah, here in Almaty we sit on top of many fault lines, as we are reminded also now in Caroline's talk here. And the China and Central Asia Studies Center was of course founded with the task of bridging some of these fault lines or gaps. And it's also great that we are now reminded of here the environmental fault lines in the region. And so with that, I would just like then to hand over, or hand back to Jessica actually, I think you.
Thank you, Dr. Pech. We would like to thank the US Mission in Kazakhstan for making this program possible. As I said, I would also like to recognize KIMEP University and their China and Central Asian Studies Center for hosting us today. And finally, I would like to recognize our partner, the Institute for War and Peace Reporting, who will work to share the work of visiting scholars such as Jennifer and about this event through their information channels. So we'll have someone from the IWPR Kabar joining us a little bit later, and we'll introduce you. We've planned 20 minutes for each speaker today, followed by 10 minutes of question and answer. We'll have 3 speakers prior to a break for coffee break, light lunch, which will be available here in the conference room from 12:45 to 1:30, followed by the remaining speakers. So I'll try to keep each of you to 20 minutes and 10 minutes of question and answer so that we are on time.